Maybe it sounded impressive in Latin. There were also paper princes, men who declared themselves rulers of micronations, extinct duchies, or made-up kingdoms. Some even had supporters. A man in the 19th century claimed to be the Prince of Poyais, a non-existent Central American kingdom, and convinced hundreds of people to invest in land that turned out to be jungle and fever. He printed money, issued noble titles, and wore a royal sash. He was eventually imprisoned, but never apologized. He considered himself a victim of insufficient imagination on the part of others. But not all pretenders were harmless eccentrics. Some ignited real wars. The War of the Spanish Succession? That was basically a European brawl over who had the better claim to the Spanish crown after the Habsburg king died heirless. It dragged in England, France, Austria, the Netherlands, and eventually led to treaties that rearranged the continent like furniture after a party. You can almost hear the argument. My cousin's nephew married your uncle's stepdaughter, which makes me king now. No, I married his aunt, which cancels out your claim. Checkmate. The scholarly term for all this noble drama is legitimist succession. But really, it was just a never-ending game of noble monopoly. And everyone wanted Boardwalk and Park Place even if they had to forge the deed. In many ways, pretenders were the living embodiment of how powerful a title could be, even without the castle, crown, or subjects. Because a title, once claimed, had a peculiar kind of gravity. It pulled people in supporters, enemies, poets, dreamers. You walk through a museum now and spot a velvet-lined chest containing a golden seal. It's labeled property of His Royal Highness, King John II of Jerusalem. You chuckle. Jerusalem had no King John II, but someone really wanted to believe otherwise. In the end, pretenders remind you that titles, like bedtime stories, don't need to be real to matter. They just need to be told with conviction, and maybe a little silk embroidery.